Louisiana oyster culture to me,
It is history, it's heritage, it's tradition.
It's really about relationships.
we love a big fried stew, charbroil.
Louisiana oyster culture connects family to our ancestors.
It's love.
The glue that holds everyone together.
It's flavor, it's passion, it's
Underrated.
It's sexy.
It is orgasmic. It's like a wild boom.
Learning the story of where that food comes from.
Sit there, talk to the oyster shucker, get to know them. You come in one way, you leave out another way, so you're more like family.
I love it. That's it.
Mic drop. Beautiful.
I'm Boris Guerrero. I'm an oyster farmer in Guerrero, Louisiana. My father was a farmer, my grandpa was a farmer, his father was a farmer. So, we have a lot of generations of farmers.
Because I remember when Boris was 3-4 years, he was crying because I didn't bring him to the farm. So this is genetics on him.
So my dad had farms in Ecuador where I'm from. My family's been doing it for so long, even though it's a little bit different, still feel connected to that. We got into it because we really saw an ad in the paper and, we just went for it. So we are at the Oyster Hatchery in Guerrero. This is a partner with LSU and Sea Grant Hatchery. This is where we get our babies to replenish our farm.
It will take probably around 8 months to a year to become a market size.
Oysters are a bite of the sea. They're just very unique animals. As we were working the oysters, we were learning all the different things that they do and how different they are just from place to place. But, it was mostly just trial and error, Me and my dad or me and my wife just going out there and work some oysters and just spending that time together working. I think it's very beautiful for me.
Working with them is kind of a very nice thing. I mean, you can rely 100% on them. This is a beautiful sea. When we decided to move to the United States, we choose Louisiana. And we love the people, we love the culture, we love the rain.
I feel like when you think about Louisiana, one of the first things that come in mind to anybody, either they have been here or never have been there, they've always heard of Louisiana food. And it's just great that oyster has such a rich history here in Louisiana, and it is an amazing food that is the basis on so many dishes here.
I think what impressed me the most was people's reactions to eating our oysters. They really love the flavor, love how clean they were, love the shape. If they're eating my oysters, definitely makes me feel very grateful. So.
New Orleans for me is a cultural melting pot. And everybody just comes together and is chill and cool, and you get to experience great music, great food, the people are friendly. It's just a really cool place to be. The goal for Fives was to create a place where locals and tourists alike can come, hang out, have a great cocktail, slurp down some oysters, and really just feel the vibe of Jackson Square.
Why would you do an oyster bar? Like, there's lots of oyster spots around here. I'm like, yeah, but I can't get a good oyster. And I think that was my response. And I think that's what set me on this path to really raising the bar for the French Quarter, for the city of New Orleans, and really focusing on specialized oyster farming. The feeling of creating a space where people of all walks of life can come together and break bread, if you will, or share an oyster is priceless. Even though they might not have ever been here before, it feels familiar.
It's such an amazing feeling for me to be able to give back to what people have given to me here in New Orleans. You know, I want to be able to be known as a chef that really knows the cuisine down here and knows how to use the ingredients. The oyster bar culture here is a place where people like to come together, congregate, and they get to try different things. And all of the oyster bars we have in town are different. You know, the shucker in an oyster bar is really, you know, the maestro of the place. And they'd kind of direct the guests, and it just creates a conversation. It's a great way to learn, you know, different oysters, that there are different oysters out there, and that they have such different flavors. You have some that are vegetal, you have some that are sweet, some are saltier than others, some taste like mushrooms, you know, some taste like the forest floor. It's pretty amazing. Every little bite is different. I think the vibe of a Southern oyster is about freedom. It's about, you know, getting out on the Gulf. You know, you're in your pirogue, in your boat. You know, it's hard work, but it's rewarding work.
So this is our seed from, I think, June. I think we got a June. Was it June? So we're just checking it and see how's it growing. So this kind of looks like the other seed. We'll take out just a little bit, and then we'll gotta wash the rest.
But there will be a time that it starts exponentially growing really, really quickly, and you'll have to start splitting the bags. Like right now, they all fit in this one very convenient bag, but it's not going to be so for long. They will start eating and growing, and they just double, triple in size, and then just that's how we fill up the farm, really.
We have a basket that we can put them on.
Yeah, that would be best.
So in 2021, we had Hurricane Ida, and it really pretty much destroyed all that we've been building since 2013. We lost our boat, we lost our cages, you know, and we pretty much had to start over.
We reinforce everything so we can withstand hurricanes, but Ida was
Yeah, perfect storm.
perfect. So.
All of the challenges that we ever faced, they just build your character. We've learned and grown so much ever since we began this. It's never smooth. There's always some kind of problems that you have to face and solve, but it's just normal.
Resilience. That's what the people from the Orleans and in Louisiana in general, because Louisiana all the way on the coastline is very affected by hurricanes and all kind of storms. So the people is very resilient. It's just like an oyster, just like an oyster.
This is our market-sized oyster. This is what we grow. I mean, I look at it and it inspires me. It's just like a 2.5-inch, 3-inch oyster with a little bit of a little cup. This is an animal that really doesn't require much from you. It needs a good environment, but once it has that, it's wonderful. It grows and it cleans the water. It provides kind of a reef around the area, and it's promoting other wildlife. Well, we're gonna shuck it and see what it looks like inside, but I think it's gonna be a great one.
Let me shuck the bottom.
Okay, now you can shuck the bottom.
Just didn't want you to drop it.
Okay, so it's my turn.
It's your turn.
All right, let's see. It's great. It's great. It's my favorite. Yeah.
It's the action shot carrying shit into the building. How you doing? Alright, let me just back. So, I mean, New Orleans is obviously has had a long history with oysters. The sort of oyster bar in New Orleans, I think, has continued to evolve. You know, there's a lot more places that are doing a lot of fun stuff with oysters, both from the Gulf and from around the United States.
Hey, hey, hey.
Boris? Hey, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Good, how are you?
For the last
Sure,
mile.
thank you.
It's not too heavy, yeah. Probably go over here.
The reason we're all here today was to sort of create a roundtable for everyone to kind of talk about what they're seeing in the oyster industry, try to bring in as many perspectives as possible, from growers to chefs to shuckers to, you know, whoever else and however else you touch the industry. I think that people in New Orleans and Louisiana in general are prone to gathering around seafood. Instances like this, which are pretty rare, can be very valuable to sort of balance all of those ideas.
Having oysters, you know, any place just brings everybody together, gets everybody talking, and you know, it's a great way to share thoughts between the industry, you know, with chefs or shuckers or farmers. Wherever there's good oysters, you know, that's where I want to be at.
This is the best office in the world with all the challenges that we have, but having this as your work environment with a view like this, just fish jumping around and dolphins swimming and the birds, and you just see so much wildlife around. I mean, this is just, I don't want to sit at the desk. I want to be here. It's just very special.
Like, to me, it's the perfect job. I wouldn't imagine myself doing anything else. I think this is where I want to be, and you know, that's where I want to stay.